Beginning of day 3, it's the afternoon. I am heading to Strawberry Recreational Site. I'm on Lillooet Lake. Short day. Yesterday was a big day. Today's kind of a rest day, mostly downhill. Off I go. Just about in Pemberton Town site. I'm not sure where Lillooet Lake is, but the view in front of me is quite spectacular. I'm about to turn off for where I'm going to camp tonight, which is Inshukcha Forest Road. Tomorrow I will fight up the Duffy. Did 60 kilometers in 2 hours. It's pretty good. 700 meters of descent. We lost a lot that we gained yesterday. Go hang out at the beach for the night. Myself a little beach day. Woohoo! Of course, it was all too good to be true. I got a flat. I'm getting absolutely assaulted by mosquitoes. I'm gonna try to get a ride to the campsite. I should be able to fix it. Assume it's just a pinch flat. So you saw this one coming. This guy. Okay, so I am all bug suited up. They're biting through my gloves. Everything else seems to be okay. Yeah, tent set up. I'm hungry, but I can't eat. My stomach feels weird. It looks like it's a pinch flat. See little fang marks there. I'm gonna patch it, I think. I have 2 replacement tubes. I want to save the replacement tubes just in case. Ow, how'd the mosquito get inside the bug netting? Oh my god. This tire is particularly hard to change, very small. And sometimes when you do the installation, the tube can get pinched between the rim and the tire, and then you get a pinch flat while you're trying to fix a pinch flat. I had all the right tools, I had all the right experience. I've done this before, I've messed it up before. I've pinched the tube, I've destroyed tubes while changing it. Now I know what I'm doing, I'm ready. And everything I need to do that, both in terms of equipment and in terms of knowledge and experience. Good work, Michael. You did good. This isn't a luxury dinner. I don't know what is. Cream of leek soup mixed with chicken breast, broccoli, potatoes, onions, and garlic. Lovely. Eating like a king. So are the mosquitoes, though. Pro tip, pine sap. I have a wasp in my dinner. Pro tip. Pine tar, and I have also dinner on my face. Is it coming out of there? All right, come on. There you go. Okay, well, that's what happens. You flew too close to the fire. Anyway, pro tip: pine tar or pine sap. The best way to get it off your hands: butter. Unfortunately, I'm out. Okay, I'm mostly fed. There's going to be some croissants, cheese, and salami for third dinner. Lillooet Lake's pretty beautiful. It's a good spot. Bugs are miserable. Sandy beach though. Apparently the lake is incredibly high right now because of all the meltwater coming off from these snowy mountains above. That's it for day 3. I guess all is well that ends well with the tire getting fixed and everything getting put back together. So yeah, turned out all right. Turned out pretty all right. Day 4. The bugs have not yet arrived. That's a highlight. Probably my biggest highlight of the morning is I just went to use the bathroom and there was 2-ply toilet and the toilet paper in there. I've not used 2-ply toilet paper in almost 2.5 weeks. It was an absolute pleasure. Morning. So, I was gonna get up early and try to get on the Duffy before the sun kind of got up and got hot, but I decided I would sleep in a little, mostly because I didn't want to get out of bed. The tire pressure was down 10 psi this morning. Now it was significantly hotter yesterday. I don't think it's like slowly leaking. It might be, I don't know. But I'll have to keep an eye on it today. But for now, it looks all right. Yeah, I got 2 kilometers left on this gravel road of hell. It's not that bad. It's worse than a Smith Dorian, but it's not that bad. How should I describe biking on a gravel road on a road bike with 25mm tires? Well, it's like being in a bumper car and your friends keep hitting you, and you're not quite sure if you're going to be in quicksand or if you're going to be going over 1,000 moguls. So it's kind of an interesting lack of control, hoping that you're just going to make it all right. Your body's so tense, like my back is like hurting a lot from tensing all my muscles trying to balance it, but it's constant fishtailing. You have absolutely no control on the downhills, and the uphills you just have no traction, and if you turn your wheel too much it just bites in and the bike flips over. So it's kind of this interesting process of not really knowing what's going on for a very long period of time, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm on my side now. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Hopefully the weather holds out as well. There are some scary looking clouds rolling in. This is it. I'm at the base of the Duffy. It's about 80k, 83k, something like that. It's a Lillooet. Oh, the bugs are not good. I'm just gonna get moving. This is gonna suck. You smell that? That's the smell of burning brake rotors from everyone coming down this hill. And I'm slaying it. I can do this for 3 more hours. Let's check in a little bit and see how I'm thinking then. Okay, so I'm finished the switchbacks on the Duffy. I've done 10 kilometers in 1 hour. That is a testament to how bad the gravel road was and how steep the Duffy is. But I can do this, I can hold it. So I'm half an hour in on the Duffy, because it took me half an hour to do the 6K to get out to back on the asphalt. I'm getting absolutely assaulted by mosquitoes. Oh, that's not a mosquito. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely biting me. All right, I just checked the map and my elevation profile for the rest of the day. Worst of it's done. That was not that bad. I'm just like head down, nice and slow, lowest gear, not pushing anything, like 6.5 kilometers an hour, just plugging away at it, and I'm getting it done. And it feels good. My heart rate's been in zone 1 the entire time. Base training for the win, and no lactic acid, just a little bit of, you know, the regular wear and tear you get from trudging away at something like that. The overcast is nice because it's been really hot the last few days, and it's really made it a little bit more enjoyable not baking. Pretty awesome. This is not that bad. I'm glad I'm doing it this way, not the other way, because I don't have A, a headwind, and B, yeah, this way is steep, but it's shorter. The other way is long and only slightly less steep. So this is the way to do it. All right, so I've made it to the Duffy Lakes Provincial Park parking lot. I attempted to go in, but was denied entry for not having a day pass. I laughed in the man's face and told him to have a good day. Joke's on him. I can still see. Boom, Duffy glacier stuff. Pretty nice. Glad I didn't pay for that. Actually, that is a pretty cool glacier. That's a big chunk of ice. That's pretty awesome, actually. We've done 1,150 meters of ascent, 100 meters of descent, and that was on that ugly gravel road back there. Over 20k, so that was steep and gnarly and feeling good. I have a little bit more steepness up ahead. I'm just gonna get over that, and then should be at the pass momentarily. It should follow this ridge crap. That is definitely true. But just when you think you're cool, you're always reminded that there's someone in the room who's cooler than you. I also just checked my temperature sensor. It is 13 degrees up here. Valley bottom yesterday hit 32, so I'm up there. Down I go. It is 69 kilometers to Lillooet. The next hour should be pretty restful. Stressful, but restful. Stressful going like 70 kilometers an hour and hoping that patch tire doesn't blow. I don't have use of 2 gears. I don't know what that's about. I'm not worrying about it because I have my granny gear. And before I didn't have my granny gear, I did have the other 2, so I just want my granny gear, and I just needed it. I pretty much used it for the last 2 hours straight without switching. Duffy Lake, namesake for this road. means it's mostly downhill. The Duffy, the road itself, is kind of undulating. This has a lot of up and down now with the road that I'm going down. So I'll try to carry as much speed through the ups as I can, which is still a lot of work, but it's better than having to just pedal it. So down I go. Alright, I just checked the map again. I have one more uphill section. It's steep, and then it's downhill to the campground. I should be there in like 20 minutes, half an hour. It was a good day. My thoughts of going farther have evaporated. There's a reason that I planned the day the way I did. It's because it was enough. It was enough. 1,700 meters of ascent is enough in a day for a bicycle. Yeah. Especially when it's that damn steep. Alright, I'm gonna keep cruising. The view is beautiful. I'm so glad I'm here. Really glad I'm doing this. It's awesome. You know what this means? Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? It means I can sit back and relax for a bit. Downhill to the campsite. I did it. I did it. I mean, it's not done yet. I can still wipe out here. But I almost did it. Some interesting facts here about Lillooet. Lillooet was the largest town west of San Francisco and east of Chicago for a very long period of time. Huge history of gold mining. Railway came through here. Plaques acknowledging the Aboriginal history as well. A whole bunch of stuff about the railway. Another note, I just spent the entire day in grizzly habitat. Known aggressive grizzly habitat. No problems, didn't even see one. I'm here at the campground for the night. Thanks BC Hydro for making a free campsite so that you could dam and completely mess with the waterways here. But I guess it's for flood prevention and hydro generation, so I guess we can't complain too much. Someone's gonna charge my phone. Wow, look at that. Power lines are so beautiful. Right, it is freaking gorgeous here. Wow. Well, I just got pretty overwhelmed by how cool this is. It is bike here. Anyway, I'm at campsite number 36. I'm gonna set up camp now. There's no mosquitoes. I'm so happy. I'm just gonna head down to the river and take a bath, and I guess eat dinner and go to sleep and do it all again tomorrow. That was great. Great day. 1,800 meters of ascent. It was amazing. A great day. I am nice and refreshed. I'm also frozen. That water was freezing. My feet were going numb. Who'd have thought that melting glaciers produce cold water? I'm pretty close to the sources too. Like, there's snow right there.